Good morning, fellow cowboys and cowgirls. How are y'all? This is the cowboy worship leader, also known as a retired real estate broker, A.A.Ron, and yours truly, Mr. Sexy. I'm coming to y'all today as my new Cash Coach King Instagram handle. That's right. Thank you very much. Where I am the podcast host of Frog, the Frog podcast. That's right, y'all. Coming straight to you live. Frog, freedom equals retirement with an organized game plan. Call me before you croak. That's right, y'all. I just wanted to show you this setup. I've been practicing for the Chef A.A.Ron show, or hashtag 5-minute meals for men, featuring sous chef LydiA Cole. And I just wanted to say congratulations to LydiA for in the next show that's coming out. I don't know when we're going to drop it, so stay tuned. I'm going to build some suspense, but I'm hoping in the next 3 to 7 days we'll be able to do some filming. My voice hasn't been so hot, so I've been drinking like honey and lemon, and we've been trying to find some locally sourced honey, so that's why we went to the farmer's market yesterday. So with that being said, look for us, subscribe today, of course, to A.A.Ron at YouTube, and A.A.Ron and the Fourth Day All-Stars, and you will see some really incredible stuff coming up. So here I want to show you this table. I'm going to show you what I got set up here going on. So check it out, guys. There's my buddy, Hopper. That's Hopper the Frog. He's on our Frog podcast, best in the nation. Did you know, guys, I'm not joking, the first episode ever that we dropped of the Frog podcast was #1 in the nation? Yeah, it was the only podcast. That's right. Come on now. We got a couple different honeys to choose from. This is from our family, which is Martin's brand, and it may or may not be locally sourced. Probably not. This is some Trader Joe's. It's definitely not locally sourced. And we're still in our hunt for honey. So if you guys want to send me some honey to try out, I will be happy to test it out and let you know what we think. And I just wanted to remind you guys that it's pretty cool to be a retired real estate broker. I want to thank our sponsors, Great Lakes Heating and Air Conditioning, and Martin's for these roses. They were a really great value. My son, I have 6 biological kids, so I thought I was already, a Hoosier daddy. But now that Aiden is going to IU South Bend, well, shoot, I done guess I am a Hoosier daddy. That's what's up. Come on now. And I want to thank our sponsors, Beaver Research, specializing in lubricants, penetrants, and degreasers. Don't ask me why on the degreasers. That don't make no sense. Come on now. They also have a featured product called Legs Up, and that's pretty good on the bed bugs and all kinds of different things. So definitely hit me up if you're interested in some Beaver Research. And I mean the chemicals, guys. Come on now. We don't need none of that thinking. I am proud to be an American because, man, check this out. This is something my kid done this week. Dad, the man, the myth, the legend, and look at that flag. That's from little 9-year-old Lila. Come on now. Look at that artist. My goodness. And this shirt, of course, is representative of my partnership with a Zambian force and Simon Master. How'd you like to have the name Master, right? Dang, that's just so cool. So tonight, as you guys think about your master plan, I'm always thinking about my master's plan. I just want to remind you guys a couple things, okay? 2 is better than, and 3 is a family. That's right. Come on now. You know it, baby. Come on now. And one more thing. This is what Dr. Deutscher, coming soon to a kids' campus ministry, a kids or campus ministry near you, or church camps. I do events. I do any events. No event is too large or too small. I'm definitely looking forward to booking some church camps this year. But the Dr. Deutscher, that's Dr. A.A.Ron Deutscher, who is the Professor der Mathematik at the Universität of Sexy Soul. Come on now. So he says jawohl, or he says nein. But anything else doesn't matter. Because the main thing he says, guys, is do der Mat, do der Werk, do. Again, it's do the math, period. Do the work, period. Do, ... So now as I bid you adieu, I just want to remind you guys, today and every day after today can be, if you choose this mission possible, you can say also is the first day of the rest of my life, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. So I want to give you this prayer in this affirmation, okay? It don't matter if you're Jewish, Christian, Catholic, Islam, Muslim, agnostic, atheist. This is a prayer of unity or an affirmation, okay? It's just a simple affirmation. It'll absolutely radically change your life in 21 to 40 days. 21 days is all it takes to form a habit. If I were y'all, I would do it before bed and after bed, and I would say it into the mirror. So here it goes. Tonight, I will sleep wonderfully well. Dream powerful and positive dreams. Tomorrow, when joy comes in the morning, I will awaken refreshed, rejuvenated, and have an absolutely magnificent, productive, and amazing adventure. In the Creator's name, amen, A women, and A kidlings. All right, that's right, y'all. That's what Farmer A.A.Ron says today. And remember, check me out on Insta. It's Cash Coach King. And if you know a business, especially an agricultural business, a church, basically a corporation, a small corporation, even entrepreneurs just getting started, they can hire me, the Cash Coach King. And my goal is to help you within the next 2 to 4 years. First of all, double your income, your gross profit. And then I aim to cut that in half the time, so you can be home with your family. I do not want anybody else to be a slave to their darn business. That's why I retired from being a real estate broker, because a broker was just broker than I was when I was a realtor. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You can hear about that more in the song Simple Man, Simply Gone Fishing by A.A.Ron, the Fourth Day All-Stars. So, without further ado, I just want to let you know that please share and repost this with your buddies. There are a lot of entrepreneurs out there that are struggling, and they just don't know what to do. They've been a slave too long to their own business. Let me tell you what the problem is. Most people have FTI, and that's simply failure to implement. All it takes is a good business coach. He don't even have to take much. Y'all, I'm basically a free-ish business coach. Did you know that? I take my cut off of the difference between what you made last year and what you make this year. So if I can make you an extra $25,000, looking at $2,500, most likely. If I make you extra $50,000, that's $5,000, 10%, $5,000. If I make you an extra $100,000, that's $10,000. Now wait a second. Did you pay me $10,000? Was that a cost? Was that even an expense? Well, yes, no, maybe. Here's the deal. It's an initial investment expense. It's made out to 5E League, which is, first of all, tax deductible, because all my proceeds go to my nonprofit that I founded and I'm on this national spokesperson for, which is called the 5E League, which is encourage everyone, every day, everywhere, in every way. If you exude the 5E philosophy, oh my goodness, you're going to make such a difference in your life and such a difference in other people's lives. Because remember, if you can't see yourself as sexy first, you can't see others as sexy. Whew. Now, remind me to talk about your name at the end, okay? So, with that being said, when I do business coaching, if I only make a small percentage, 10% on the difference, do you have anything to lose, no or no? Is there any reason why you wouldn't say, could I get, it's like this. I say, I can guarantee you an interview. I just can't guarantee you a position as one of my, people that I coach, one of my students. Okay, I am the guru in the South Bend area in all things real estate related. That's real estate investing, real estate renting, roofing, and all repairs. Just look at the A.A.Ron rescue, roofing, and all repairs business model. Oh my goodness, that thing is killer. And not to mention the new one coming out, which is A.A.Ron Rescue Recreational Vehicles. And there's just going to be no greater game day experience than when you stay in a new or gently used RV It's called try before you buy. And let me tell you, that's knowing yourself. If you can try before you buy, think about it. Think about how many people are going to come to South Bend excited because they get to get a locally built, mostly in Elkhart County. We got Forest River. We got several companies that I worked for when I was, going through a separation and then a divorce and into COVID and all that stuff. So I didn't sell no homes for a long minute. Shoot, I was in that factory for about 2 years. That's right, y'all. Forest River was the best one. It was a little hot in July. It's probably 110 degrees up there on that damn balcony. Oof. Man. But dang, I lost weight, baby. Come on now. It's probably 110, 120. I don't know. They had us coming in at 5, and then they said there's a heat advisory, so why don't you come in at 4? So I was getting up every day at like 2:20 a.m., just like today. 2:20 a.m. That's nothing because I've trained myself. If you go to bed early, guys, you can get up early. And you know what the best time to pray is, right? That's right, 3 a.m. for 3 hours. So I have several partners in prayer that get up between 3 and 6. The magic hour for the 5E League is actually 5:55 a.m. or 0555 Eastern Daylight Time or whatever time zone you're in. That's all right. If you want to pray on another time, just adjust, okay? Because remember, when it comes to knowing yourself, you should definitely, before your head hits the bed, guys, I suggest that you Google your names, all your names, okay? I know what mine mean. Do you know what yours mean? Because if you don't fully know who you are, you can't wholly know whose you are. That's right. The Creator had a name picked out for you before your mama and your daddy ever even, conceived of you, if you know what I mean. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's been a little bit of that coming on now. Oh, man. Okay, guys. Okay, let's keep it PG. All right. So, before they ever had you as a twinkling in their eye, all right, what do you think that they done did? That's right. They was thinking about names. When they heard that you were conceived and you're on your way, they was thinking, what should I name that feller or that cowgirl or that cowboy? And when you done come out, sometimes they still didn't know what to name you. Shoot, we left the hospital 2 or 3 times out of 6 without even having a name. And boy, I'm telling you, they call you 3 or 4 times and say, what's the identity of that kid gonna be? What did you name them? And we're like, we don't know yet. Come on, man. We just had a baby. We're tired as, it's a bunch of bullshit manure. You know what I mean? Come on now. But eventually we done picked all good names. We went with a lot of biblical names. Of course, Lila is not spelled the norm. Her name's unique. Lilla. And her middle name's Adelie. Lila Adelie. That's my 9-year-old. She done did this. Come on now. Does that look like a 9-year-old artist, or does that look like a 29-year-old? I mean, she is way, way, way above her time. So, with that being said, my name, A.A.Ron, means the enlightened and inspired one. Michael, who is like God. And what I didn't know was, of course, Joseph, to increase, right? And that's my spiritual name. Haste, I say like to go quickly, to have energy. I call it to ignite. So I'm called to be like God, an enlightened and inspired one who goes and ignites other people. Okay, just go to the playlist and you can hear all about it. Okay, here the song's called "Be the One." That was my first affirmation card, you guys. My first affirmation speech. It was woven into me like a quilt, like the way you piece together the scraps and then you put them on the quilt and then you sew them in. That's how the lyrics for "Be the One." That's how they were for me. They were my first affirmation cards, or they made me who I was. Will you be the one to take his light into a darkened world? Tell me, will you be the one? Will you be the one? Last chorus. I will be the one to take his light into a darkened world. I will stand when those around me fall. I will be the one to take his light into a darkened world. Tell me, will you be the one? I will be the one. Remember, 2 is better than, and 3 is a family. And also, do der Mat, do the math. Do der Werk, do the work. Do. That's loosely translated from German to English as do. So, don't do and don't step in doo-doo today, y'all. Come on, there's a bunch of horse manure out there. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You got to be careful what you step on in the farm. But guess what? The whole world can be your farm. Because here's what this guy does. Every day, I go fishing without water. And I go hunting without woods. And heck, I even go farming without fields. Who am I? Who am I? Who are you? That's right. Go Titans.